Welcome to my channel, guys. Welcome back to another video. To my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for being a part of my channel. Thank you for being here. Actually, I am in the kitchen and it's early. It's after 4 in the morning and I'm making some breakfast. Actually, I'm making some fried dumpling and chin mackerel I'm going to be making. And here are, this is not what I am going to be talking to you about. Actually, I want to talk to you about this topic. And it's a very important topic. It's extremely important. Right? It's a very important topic, as I said. And I realized that the devil does not like peace and the devil does not like marriages. Yes, the devil don't like peace and the devil doesn't like marriages. When you realize and see how the devil work on marriages in these particular days, I usually admire a lot of persons that have been married, a lot of persons that married for a long time, for many years, and there is a vow that say until death do us part. Nowadays it's not like that. Sometimes you're married and you're married to, okay, this marriage is going to be lasting forever. We are going to be lasting forever. And you're happy and you call each other honey and you're joyful in it. I admire the marriages that last, like you hear a person anniversary saying, we are celebrating 40 years of marriage, 50 years of marriage, we are together for 20 years. But those marriages I admire a lot, and you have people that married and they married for, you have been, for instance, on the internet, you have person that I watch. I love to watch married couple, person that married and family. I love to watch family channels like persons, vloggers. I love to watch mostly Jamaican vloggers. I watch international vloggers as well, but I love to watch Jamaican. I love to support Jamaican vloggers, especially the ones that are couple. I love to watch those people, the couple ones. But when you realize of lately is that the devil working on these marriages, and you wonder if these marriages are poised, or these people are poised, and poised or mean fake. The word poison mean fake. What it does is not real. They are fake. And you wonder if, is it that they are in marriage for love, or is their marriage for money, or marriage for what I can get, or what is it? Because, and then marriage is a secret thing. It's secret. I am cooking. I'm cooking, as I told you. I'm frying some dumpling at the moment. And marriage is secret. And then when you realize that, boom, everybody, when you're doing something of a positive nature, doing something very positive, and all of a sudden, boom, there comes disaster. And there comes glorifying of negative energy. And there comes a lot of things that cannot be worked out. And you wonder if men are failures in the marriage, or women are failure in the marriage. Who is the failure in the marriage? Is it women? Is it not putting God first? Is it not putting God first, or is it lacking communication, lacking empathy? What is it in marriages that is not working out? Because like me, I am married. I'm not forever married, but I am married. And I've seen my parents married also. My parents, my mother and father was married. And they part my parents. My father passed away. That's how my mother and my father separated. Their vow was forever. But that was what made my mom single. When I was born, never born, come and see my mom as a single mother. No. I was born and my father has been there with my mom until they passed away. Eventually, we did not take that tradition of following in their footsteps, because things didn't work out the way as planned. But I am married and I respect my marriage a bit. I respect my, not a bit, I respect my marriage and I respect myself also. There is things that I don't do, there is things that I will do, and I can be very upset in my marriage if I want. But after I'm upset, I deal with it and I communicate back again. But when I realize nowadays the marriage is not working well in the favors of some people, or some people does not want it work in their favor, because having a companion is very good. When you have your children, they grow up, the children grow up. Only person is going to be available to you is you. While you have your partner, none of us are here for eternal. We're here only temporary on this earth. So when you have your partner, you stick to the partner. If you can marry, I did not marry in a big lavish wedding, because I love a private life. Me love a private life, and I'm married, and I'm married in a simple wedding. Just me and some witnesses. I have pictures of me. But marriage, I realize nowadays that marriage, you wonder if it's what it is based on, especially younger ones. And when you have people that don't know you have a lot to say in a marriage, it's a very dangerous thing. Or being married for, I say I am married, it's not good. Because if you're married and say just for the word say I am wearing a ring, it doesn't good. And when you are a married couple, you have to be mature. You have to be mature and be respectful to each other. You have to hear out each other's side of the story, and you have to work on it, right? I've seen married, you are married and boom, you are so happy. Plans available, everything is available, but all of a sudden, there comes the devil's work. There comes the devil work. The devil can work in children, the devil can work in husband, the devil can work in wives. It's not just about husband, the devil can work in lying tongue. The devil can work on a lying tongue, and the lying lips is an abomination. The Bible said it, your lying lips is an abomination, and you have to be careful. Yes, so lying lips is an abomination, and you have to be careful of the energy that you call in the household. Because God is love. These are the fried dumplings. As I said, I'm making breakfast. I'm going to wash it and then put the rest in the pot while talking to you. I believe it's finished now, so that is that part. I'm going to be cutting this onion because I'm going to be using it. As I'm saying that marriage is secret. It's not a great thing to be boasting, because on the internet, most people that watch you, or most of us that are around, the world doesn't know us. The world does not know us. And you have to be careful what you put in the atmosphere. Be careful what you put out there in the atmosphere. Because the atmosphere has a lot of things to offer, a lot of things to say, a lot of things to do, which this is the pepper, it is so strong, very hot, I guess. Yes, the atmosphere out here, the atmosphere, people doesn't like to see, devil don't like to see happiness. The devil does not like to see happiness. People do things for various type of things. Some people married and said, okay, I regret I did get married. Sometimes, yeah, to be truthful, sometimes things will happen and you said, okay, I did not want to get married. I regret getting married. Because the pain and the suffering that you're facing inside of that matrimonial home is so severe. But when too much, or when you look outside of life, or on the other hand, when you look outside of life, of the world and what the devil, let the devil stay and show you the entire world and all the golds and the diamonds, and he shows you everything that is prestigious, everything that is glamour, and you said, okay, how I'm gonna get it? I have to leave this part to get that. And it's sweeter so much, just like a person that has been stealing, and they steal, and when they steal, they get away with it. And they go again and they steal again, and they get away. And they continue, they don't stop. They continue doing the same thing over and over again. Because it's sweet them, they're not getting caught. So it's sweet them, they're not getting caught, right? So they continue doing the same thing over and over again until they get caught. It's just like, it's like an addiction. But it's not. When you are married, your married life is supposed to be an example. It's supposed to be an example for your children, an example for others, and people admire you of how there is no perfect marriage. There is no perfect marriage, but when your marriage has been come under scrutiny and by in a negative way, it is very embarrassing and it is very disturbing. That is why I know that the devil doesn't like peace. He does not like peace. He does not like to see when people are happy. He doesn't like to see when persons are doing well. They are doing fine. Hmm? You have to be careful of what you are doing. There's a lot of things I've seen going on around, but I look at it and I said, but the devil don't like marriage. People don't like to see marriage is not something that people love to see. They love to see when you're down. And the other hand is when you are of your family together, you pray together, you stick together, and sometimes you have to know your partner too. You people will say you want a partner for 50 years and you still don't know them. It's true, because there's a part of the puzzle that has been missing. Because I'm here with my husband and my children or whatever. My husband can have something even violent behavior, and it's not known to me because he has never hit me. My husband has never hit me before. He has never hit me, but he can have some skeleton around in the closet that I don't know about until over 50 years. Over 50 years, and I said, no, this part of him shows out and shows in. And I said, but you never stay so. Sometimes when you see these things happen, there is a mental challenge that is happening. There is a mental problem that is happening. To the point where I brought my head like this, there was a shyness in my forehead. So it looked like the sun pays in your head, but the sun is the light inside of this house. When you look, the person has a mental breakdown, and sometimes they did something that is not appropriate, and there comes a boom, judgment from everyone. No one take the time out to find out where is the truth. The truth is missing. And the truth is missing mentally. Reason why it's missing mentally, because there is a side of a party. Like for instance, I know a particular girl, right? She's married. She was married. And she speaks to you in a way that dignifies, shows truthfulness. When she talks, it's believable to everyone, because when she's talking in a persuasive manner. That means how she put it across, it's so truthful that you will say, oh, wicked, what a wicked man. And your input is leave him. Your input is she's communicating with you, and the first thing could come out of your mouth is, leave him, he's not a good man. How you know he's not good? Because the girl tell you the story, and it's one side of the story. It's four sides of a story. You have the four pieces of the puzzle, right? You have the four corner. So sometimes two are there communicating. Two of you know about something, and this girl's side of the story is so convincing, but there is a missing piece of the puzzle. They're not going to believe the husband, or they're not going to believe the wife, because the wife or the husband is so convincing that you believe that party when you're here first, that you're here first. And in this girl's story now, she wasn't telling the truth. When she talked what happened, I asked her a simple question. One question I asked her. And up to today, I haven't got the answer. But I've got the answer. But the answer that I've gotten, I didn't get it from her husband and I didn't get it from her. I get it from observing and know that what she was saying wasn't truth. So back to relationship and your husband, you have to know what you're doing, know what you're saying, and also you got to have this communication and this bonding, which you listen to this side of the story, listen to that side of the story, and don't be judged by the public domain. Because you have positive in the domain and you have negative in the domain. So you have to be careful what you're saying to the domain in the public eyes. You understand? So I'm finishing up on the rest of the oh my god, one roll out. But I'm going to put it here back, let it eat, kill some of it. And it's going to be raining all week here. So I'm finished. This is it. Guys, I love to make breakfast for my family in the morning first thing. That's breakfast is the first meal of the day and it's very important. Although me, most time I don't eat any. But I love to prepare it for who is here. Actually, I'm going to remove some of the oil because I'm going to use the same pot to make so it's a lot of oil is left. And I am going to be washing. I'm going to be washing on the top of the mackerel. Washing on the top of the mackerel. And the beans. So I washed off the top of the mackerel and the beans. And I'm going to be cooking. I put little water in the tins to wash them out. This is, oh, these are Jamaican brand products. So it is in the pot. It is locked in the pot. These are tin mackerel and beans. Look at the bone. This is the bone of the. I should have picked it out, but I normally don't pick it out. But because it pop up and it has a look of a fat leg, there's another bone. Decided to move it because it's we're making some tea. This is peppermint tea, guys. I'm using 2. Number 1. I love black tea, guys. I don't know, but I love black tea. I love black tea. And sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'm running late and I forget. I can't drink any tea. But because I am talking about the deception in marriages and the devil doesn't like marriages, teeth and tongue has power as well. Teeth and tongue has power. And I've realized that you can invoke something and it come to pass, or talk some things and it come to pass. Because I've seen a girl and she was on the internet. Matter of fact, this girl is on the internet. I don't know her personally, I've never seen her. But she was like, I don't like being married. I don't like being married on the internet. She was on the internet with it. And there's a lot of people on the internet from all walks of life. You have enemies and you have loyal, genuine people that likes you. But you also have enemies in the atmosphere that you have never seen. And these enemies laugh and feel a joy in what you're saying. And boom, the marriage fall apart just like that in a split second. So in a day, the marriage fall apart. The breakaway take place in the public eye. Just be careful of what you call on yourself in the public space, in the public domain, because the street has so much power. And life and death is also in the power of the tongue. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Whatever the power of the tongue is. I don't like to be upset, guys. I can really get upset, but I don't like to get upset. because it's like my mouth is also goat mouth, this as they say. Just be careful and always pray for your husband, pray for your wife. Pray and don't let greed take you over, because greed is very dangerous. Anyway, I'm going to finish what I'm doing, and I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. And always remember to pray over your family, pray over your children especially, because they are the future. We are leaving Earth, but they are coming. But you got to pray for them. Pray for them. Because it is very, actually I'm not feeling hope. But pray for your children, pray for your family, and always have some value in you to teach them, right? Okay guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for being a part of my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm gonna finish drinking the tea, and then I'll see you in my next video. I'm gonna upload this one so that you can able to watch it. Thank you for being to my new subscribers. Welcome. My name is Ruby, and my channel name is Rube's Lifestyle.